South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms. For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast.
Life's an illusion. This vodka's real. Dare to be amazed? So smooth it's scary that just looking through this bottle may make you a little tipsy. And with a wave of your hand, you become the magician, changing 20s into hundreds. And with a wave of your spectator's hand, you can make them scream in fear. Illusion Vodka truly is so smooth it's scary. I wrote it on every bottle. Illusion Vodka 6 times distilled, 10 times filtered, made with a Midwestern winter wheat by a real master distiller who's been making vodka for over 50 years. If you'd like to become the life of your next big gathering, click the link now and buy today. Illusion Vodka, so smooth it's scary. Dare to be amazed?
Hey, everybody, we're live and we are in beautiful. AJ, you with me?
Yeah, right here, man.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Dan.
What's happening, fella?
Not much. I'm going to ask everyone to just share. Joanne, can you give me a little bit more volume in here? By any chance? Good evening, everybody. We are live in beautiful Palm Beach and Philadelphia and parts of Florida. We have some amazing people coming in to visit us tonight. I'm going to refresh the screen. And one hell of a Monday, everybody, huh?
yeah.
Dude, we're going to get to you right away. Hold on.
Disclaimer. We need a disclaimer.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to our disclaimer. Let me just get my shit set up here.
A disclaimer.
Okay, here's the disclaimer, guys. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I just need one more second to get my screen fixed here. Hey, all right, there we go. Hey, AJ, I can actually see you. What's up,
Hang on
Dan?
for 1 second. Let me get this phone call real fast. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
You're good.
You know, it's money. That's why he's picking it
Okay,
up.
Yo.
so this
What's going on,
is
bro?
a
What are you up
work
to?
of
What's
our-
happening
AJ,
there,
you
Howard?
still on?
How are we doing
Hold
today,
on,
man?
hold on.
All right, that's cool. I want to
So this show is a work of possible fact, possible fiction. Anything that
Stay in front of the mic, Joe.
anything that is resembles an actual person that we did not intend to, it's coincidental. All events are coincidental. Do not do what we say, do what we, or I'm sorry, do not do what we do or do what we say. It's kind of that
Make your, you
fuck
know,
around
you
and
can,
find out
yeah,
kind of
you
thing.
can make your, you can, go your own way. How's that? We'll
Yeah,
just take
we're
it from
not
Fleetwood Mac.
responsible for your
We're
stupidity.
here to put a smile on your face. We're here to whore out a few people. We're here to catch up with friends. I don't live near AJ anymore. We used to have dinner like every probably once a month towards the end when
Definitely.
I was moving out of Pennsylvania and coming to my dream town of Apollo Beach. AJ and I really became friends as I was moving away, which kind of sucked. And this became a way for us to get together, catch up on times. What a hell of a week, huh? How about you, Dan? What's up at you? Hey, Dan, tell everyone who you are and about your radio station.
Dan just walked away. Dan, where did you go? There you are. He got his guitar. I see you, Dan.
Dan, are you there?
He's
I'm
there.
over here.
All right.
He took off to get a guitar.
No,
All right, well-
my headphones, they had an echo. I was
All
right.
hearing the delay come through.
AJ's hit the floor, literally.
Yeah, I just see a door.
A door. Just a little fun fact for you.
So I just heard myself say that.
Let the Bodies Hit the Floor came out on 9/11. That was a Tuesday when they used to release music. And it came out, Zoolander came out that day too, and both tanked. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor was running through the summertime, and then their album came out, Drowning Pool. And
It's a
then,
great song.
but it really had some horrible timing.
Yeah.
So, hey, Nancy, how you doing? How's it going? By the way, we also have a Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person t-shirt special edition, AJ Slick version coming out. Next week, it's going to be debuted on the show. We've had a lot of people reach out to me, and yes, AJ, I'll make sure you get your $3 a shirt. Wink, wink.
Hello.
give a fuck.
Hello.
But I was I was just telling everyone we actually became friends towards the end of me moving away. So this is an idea that I came up with AJ. One night he came on my other podcast and all we did was watch somebody just get stoned and fall on the ground, which after a while does get boring.
That does get boring.
But then and eat a lot of tacos. I'm not gonna lie, I ate 18 tacos in an hour. No, and I kicked his ass. But that being said, AJ came on. He said, "Hey, I'd like to do this again." I said, "Well, let's do this as a rock and roll music show." AJ, if people don't know, is the premier Philadelphia artist playing covers from the 60s to like 2000-ish. I was going to say, you must have had one hell of a week, dude.
Dude, it's every week this month. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And
You did two one day, right?
Yeah, and I got 2 coming up again at the end of the month, dude. A double.
A double.
Yeah,
And we
like
do have- Go ahead.
two on Saturday. It's like the 26th, man. I got to play 2 gigs that day.
But, you're killing it, and people seem to be having a good time and spending some money this year.
Yeah, my voice feels like shit though, dude.
Hey,
Yep, there's Michael. Michael is online
Now with us
live.
tonight, we got 10 minutes with Michael from, are you with me, Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Let me see this
Hey.
answer. I gotta wait. I got a little time. Hey, there you are. I see you're in your mobile
What's
studio.
happening? What's going on?
Not much. This is a Michael from Attacker, a metal band from New Jersey, which isn't a flash in the pan. I checked out their Wikipedia. They've been jamming for a long while. Coincidentally, I know Mike from a third party, his uncle, and he told me this is a great story. He was an older gentleman, Ray Harvey, rest in peace.
We lost him.
And
Mike.
this is how music transcends. He's like, hey, Howard, you're gonna like my nephew's band. They're called The Attacker. And I'm like, what the hell's this crap, right? And he goes, you're gonna love them. They're really loud. They got long hair like you. And I'm like, okay. And then later on in life, we become friends.
That's
and
cool, right?
Lo and
I feel
behold,
like we're
his metal
related
band's
somehow.
legit. Yeah, your band is legit as shit too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
And your hair is legit.
There you go.
I'm kind of that long.
Oh, thanks. It's a mess. I just took the ponytail. I just got to work, grabbed my daughter, brought her into gymnastic class, and now I'm out in the car with you guys. You lovely people.
That's the rock and roll story.
Yeah,
we do one job we work for barely nothing, and the other job we don't get paid for. And when we do, we get paid barely nothing.
It's a lot of barely nothing.
Pretty much the philosophy.
You know, you got
but
you.
Yeah, like you were saying, like you know Ray Harvey. You know Ray Harvey. It makes me feel like I'm like related to you, like you were saying. That's pretty wild.
You're all right, kid. Let me tell you, you're a good man. And Ray taught me the value of honesty and being. He was one of the people that instilled in me. If you say you're going to be here at 7:30, come at 7:30.
Yep.
If you're not going to come, call me, but have the courtesy. Not like I did that to him, but he held people to a level of a standard. He would check every box coming in, make sure everything was right, hand you your check, and say thank you. I'll see you again. He was a gentleman.
That's right.
And he was one of the few gentlemen in my industry. And then, you have a day job, Dan. I don't know what you do, Mike, but we all have day jobs. And some people, we got to deal with people that we don't want to deal with. AJ's made the plunge. He's full-time musician. He's been able to tell people that I will or won't play, but you also make adjustments because you want to play music. You awake there, AJ?
Yeah. I thought you were
I was like, wait, what happened?
Holy shit. So, Mike, tell me about Attacker. You've been in there since what, 2011, I think it said?
No, 2001.
2001, that's right.
Yeah.
How many records you got?
Time. I knew these guys from when I was a kid. We used to watch them rehearse. So I knew every incarnation of the band since they started, pretty much all the guys. And I used to go watch them play with my brothers. And I joined a band. When Attack went hiatus for several years, they asked me to join the Jersey Dogs because we used to share the same studio. And they would hear me play and be like, "Yeah, this guy's pretty good. That's we should ask him to join. We know him all our lives, so he's a perfect fit." So the Jersey Dogs, we did that for a couple of years. That fell apart, and then we decided to do Attacker decided to do a reunion because the original guitar player Jim Mooney had passed away, and so we like, let's do a new album. It's supposed to be just a one-off album, just a tribute to him. But hey, people loved it, and here we are today, still going strong.
Well, there's a
40 years later.
What year was that you made that reunion album?
The reunion album was 2004. Soul Taker album. The first two albums I wasn't on. Like I said, I do the guys. I used to go watch them practice.
Now you're a little younger than them.
Yeah. Mike's like 62. I'm 57. So
am I. Good age.
Quite younger.
What I noticed though is that there's a real resurgence of 80 and 90 metal bands being reissued. And they're being reissued because the people those clubs are gone, but they had good times with those bands. And those bands particularly didn't really do many CDs. So now if people have recordings, they're really making their way. Like this is my buddy, Nick. He just came on. Nick is with a band called On the Rocks, is it?
That is it. On the Rocks. What's happening, everybody?
And he also hey, great to see you, Nick. Nick is literally my friend since 13 years old. And Nick is a better drummer than me. I'm just putting that out there. So he's phenomenal. Dude, you guys would be like ping pong and forth. But to Nick's point, Nick also, he was in a band that played a lot in the 80s in the Jersey Shore on Route 34, Route 35, Route 33, and they're itching for their material as well. Isn't that right, Nick?
People have been contacting me for two of my old bands that when I was a kid. My first band, Rays, and my second band, Hard Street.
And they're legitimate about it. It's not like, hey, let's put the band together. It's like people are interested in actually hearing your material.
So my question.
Yes, they are. And it came, at an interesting time because sadly, I have to say just the other day, the singer of the second band, Hard Street, that was my second original band ever. He just passed away.
I saw that. Sorry.
He was a wonderful guy. His name was Harry Eckert. He went on and played with Paul Crook, who was in Anthrax for a while, and they did wonderful stuff together. What a high screaming voice, and he looked amazing with the big hair, and he was just he was in his, I think he might have been 60, maybe 60, in his early 60s. I don't know his age exactly, or how he passed away. But I know he was loved by a lot of people, and he's going to be missed. And it was nice that a lot of people started contacting us a few months back, that they stumbled onto our demo tape and were digging the hell out of it.
Oh, there you go. So before his
think,
end, he knew it was coming, which is good as far as musically, and people were appreciating.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask, are any of you guys touring the country at all?
Well, no, none of us are touring anything. As far as what Paul Crook is up to, last I heard he was in Anthrax. No, excuse me. Last I heard he was playing with Meatloaf. And when Meatloaf died, I don't know what Paul's up to next. I have to check in with him. I have to look up on him. But he's a fantastic guitar player, so he's going to land anywhere.
Wait. What about you, Mike? Anywhere you guys touring anytime soon?
Yeah, where you playing at, Mike?
We just played a show in France a couple of weeks ago.
We
played Houston. Played Houston. We played a show in Jersey here, local.
Yeah.
Nothing in the near future. So we decided to start working on a new album. We're kind of taking the summer off right now.
It's a hot one. Good time to take it off, dude.
Yeah, just kind of hoping some of you guys get down here. We can see you play live.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Later up on the show, we have Jack Ross coming on the show. He's currently playing with Mark Daly and the Ravens, and he's also a bass player in the Operation Mindcrime. When he's not doing other projects. He's a great guy, a new father. He's going to be coming on about 7 o'clock tonight, so maybe about 7:30, I think. So if you've got time, check back in with us. Mike, tell people how they can get a hold of your band and how they can listen to you for real.
You can find us anywhere: Spotify, CD Baby, Amazon, Apple Music. We're all over the place. Any streaming platform. We got Facebook, our Facebook page, our fan page. We're all over the place. You just Google Attacker, and everything will pop up for you.
Yeah,
but
I got you on YouTube.
Nick, you
got to put Attacker band, or you'll get like terrorists. If you just put Attacker.
Funny how that happens, right?
That's awesome.
Do you know I was watching this thing the other day on like products that are like not available anymore, and like, do you remember, you're all about the same age, there used to be this weight loss product called AIDS. Well, you know what, by 1981, even though they rebranded the name, it just lost it all. And unfortunately, there's just certain timing issues. Talking of which, do you have a few more minutes with us? You got to take off so you can pick up the real boss.
No, I got a few more minutes. She's gonna need to have her instructor come out and tell me when she's up.
All right, guys, we're going to get to our first topic. First topic is the elephant in the room. How great was Ozzy's farewell, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Sabbath's my favorite all-time band, man. I cannot tell you. I was misty-eyed watching the whole show.
I was absolutely impressed on how Ozzy was able to do as well as he did, especially in the condition, obviously, he's in. It was just incredible to hear him at a 9.1, 9.2 at this point in his garage. And that's just, I'm just being like, I could not believe how well he sounded. He sounded better than he did some nights fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was
right?
A good axe up there, man.
If you saw Ozzy in like, I don't know, 86, 88, let me tell you something. He doesn't even remember those shows.
That's true.
He partied hard. Hey.
Yeah, there were certain times that
there were so many acts up Tool was amazing. Metallica did great.
Well, going down that, the Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, I put him up on my page yesterday. No matter how much of a dickhead that you ever have thought this guy is, after seeing him last night, it absolutely, or 2 nights ago, lets you know how good he really is. Because damn, he brought it all. It was, and you can say I am not a big Guns N' Roses fan, Nick, at all. But I could see why when he is on, he is on.
His age, I got to give him all the credit too.
Aerosmith, phenomenal.
Here's what I got. I also got out of it. I know no one made money on the thing. It was all charity. But there were some bands there that now got a second look, and people are going to go see them tour. I mean, when you think about some of the bands that came, they had shitty concerts. All of a sudden, they come up there with Ozzy. Everything was awesome.
That's like Hall of Fame. If you like, or like a football player, or wrestling playing, you sign your name on things. But if you're a Hall of Famer, you get to put that HOF after your name, and you've now elevated yourself to the next level of within that industry. It doesn't matter what it is. If you can put Hall of Fame, let me tell you something. And Ozzy is the Hall of Fame of metal music.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about
being able to play from there at that concert. You now have the credibility of being part of that Hall of Fame with Ozzy. Your band, anything. You're killing it. It doesn't matter what you did there, who you are, what player. You could play, a xylophone in a fucking band, Korn Jr., and you forever can say I played with the Ozzy thing.
But also, like, Axl Rose did not have a really great repertoire going in. He had done some really crappy shows. But he was on point. He redeemed himself. Now you want to go see that.
Exactly. Now you can be like, I want to go see him.
I didn't want to before, but now I do. So not only do they have that, I was at that show playing, but did you hear how good I was? Come see me now.
Oh yeah. Who else did you think was good, Dan? You listened.
I never heard of Youngblood. Youngblood. I never heard of him. He absolutely killed Changes. That brought me to tears almost.
Well, the story of Youngblood is he's pretty much Ozzy's hand-picked successor.
Really?
Yep. He's like 23 years old. He's been not groomed like, to get boned up the ass, but he's been groomed musically in the studio from a young age and had, and he's really been in tune under their wing for a while, for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I check him out? Is he any good? Is his stuff got any good?
Apparently Ozzy thinks so.
Yeah, well,
I guess I'll listen for myself.
Check him out and tell us
next week and let us know.
Let's get our opinion on Youngblood. I heard one thing from him it was actually pretty good, and when I was in Europe, it was playing.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But it's gonna have that emo pop behind everything now. Has that emo pop sound?
Dan, they're saying that your mic is mute. Oh wait. Nope, it says your mic isn't connected. That's why we're not hearing you, Dan.
Dan, we can't hear you.
Yeah. How about now? Have a talk.
Guys, I'm gonna bounce. All right, my daughter's.
All right,
Mike, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
We're gonna put your attacker stuff on as our bumper. We're gonna have it. Come on anytime. Talk about your band.
Well, I'll be back. I promise. So we'll do it another time. I'll have my wife pick her up and take her this time. Next time.
Cool, brother. Next time.
Hey, good to meet you, man. And I'm going to hit you. I'm going to look up your music on YouTube, man. I'll hit you up, man. If you want to send me some MP3s, man.
Definitely.
Come on to the radio show, man.
Awesome. Sounds great, guys. Nice seeing you all.
Thanks. We're going to take a break in a second. We're going to take a break right now. Nick, stay with us. Dan, hang with us. AJ, where the hell did you go?
AJ's daughter got stuck. Her car broke down. He took off.
Right on.
So it's us guys. This is awesome.
Right.
Exactly. All right, let's do
it. It's still break time. Smoke them if you got them, guys.
All right, I'm sending you a break.
Nick.
Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Hey everybody, we're back. Want to say hi to everybody. Want to thank everyone
Hey,
who
y'all.
watches the show. That's my beautiful wife Joanne. She's with Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment, who runs the show here, and also we've got some guests here. We have Mr. Taz with us tonight. We've got Dan with us tonight. AJ had to run out and do an errand real quick. Hopefully he'll come back to the show. My buddy Nick is here too.
Hey, yeah.
You know, first of all, I really want to give a big, I don't know how do you say this, but our hearts go out to the people in Texas.
Absolutely.
You know,
Man. Wow.
You know, it was Stevie Ray Vaughan who sang about the Texas floods. I hate to equate it, but you know, it happens out there. There's nothing you can do.
That's a fact, man.
I mean, he was singing about it in the 80s about things that
those
happened in the
videos,
30s.
though.
You know, I mean, he's out in the crossfire. I mean, he's out in the floods. So, I mean, it's not like he didn't know and tell us ahead of time that this could happen. So, hats off to Stevie Ray, one of the best concerts I ever saw. And that's, you know, music. It brings you right back in time. I mean, I remember myself walking into a Brendan Byrne Arena and walking into the green room, and Robert Plant's there, and Stevie Ray Vaughan's on the stage, and that's a moment in time in life for me. You know, I was a Now and Zen tour. It was amazing. I got my mom a flag signed, and I got some friends stuff, and that's the best thing. You know, all these things that you get signed and stuff, I give them to people. You know, I gave my buddy my Black Sabbath drum head that it was signed. I got the experience to meet them. I didn't need the drum head. You know, if it meant that much to him, he can keep it. I had the experience of meeting Ozzy, the band. It was pretty surreal.
Yeah, they said that flood actually happened like it
So our
rose 36 feet in like 45 minutes.
Our hearts go out to everybody out there, and you know, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
that's all I can say about that. Also, you know, some notable. I wanted to talk about some honorable mentions about the Ozzy thing. We're not done with that. Jack Black's video of Ozzy, phenomenal.
Yeah, and you don't even like him, right?
I'm not really a
You're
big
not
fan.
a
I think
fan.
he stole my life.
I have not seen that yet, man. I'm
Phenomenal.
Check that clip out.
Judas Priest, phenomenal.
David Draymond, freaking amazing.
Their
Holy crap.
their video, Priest video that they put out the day before. And Nick, you know I'm not a big Priest fan.
Yeah, no, that's
You
true.
know?
Yeah. Hey,
you
impressed
you
me.
were into again. You were into all these bands while they were current.
Hey,
I was into the songs that I needed to learn.
You know who I really was impressed with was Sammy Hagar. I thought he nailed it. You know,
I didn't catch Sammy, and I have a little love, unhate for him.
Well,
I did
also playing guitar, and he just completely nailed the solo. You know, flying again, and
who was that?
Flying High again. They played
Who?
Nuno Betancourt played the solo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
And he was absolutely phenomenal as always. And Sammy, though, he was just all over it, man. He sounded great, strong on the note. He was having fun. You know, it was good. I was impressed with that. And it was great to see Rudy Sarzo up there. God bless.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. How awesome was that?
Yeah.
Luckiest.
So
I've
cool.
always said this: the luckiest man in rock and roll. He's played with them all.
Yep.
Played with them all. I other than like John Lennon and Jimi Hendrix and anyone else who died, this guy played with virtually 8 out of the 10 biggest bands in rock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
Jack is here. Hold on. Let me get
All right,
Jack
so
on
joining with
stage.
us out now.
Hey.
Woohoo! Hey, Jack.
Jack.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, good.
Hey, Jack, we're in America. We don't say hi, Jack. We say hey, Jack.
Yeah, hi, Jack. Don't say that.
No. Let me tell you, we do not go that way. I have
Hey,
to
you
tell
want to be on the list or what, man?
No, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, someone I'm actually can call a friend. This is Jack. I'm going to introduce you. Jack, this is Nick, my high school buddy. Dan, we jam.
Hey, Nick.
Jack, make sure to don't see what I'm watching.
Uh-oh. What are you watching, Dora?
What was that?
What's she watching?
We heard your daughter.
Oh, yeah. This is Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Hey, Joe, pull up their schedule.
I absolutely will. I'm actually coming out to see you, Jack. I'm flying to Virginia.
How cool is that?
Oh, great. Well, maybe my baby will be there.
That would be awesome.
I actually just took my daughter to see Faster Pussycat with
no
Peter.
way.
Yeah, and she met the band. It's really funny for a 2-month-old.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the
Here she
show at
is.
the National. Oh, hi, baby girl.
Hey,
Hi,
guys,
Bonnie.
let's introduce Jack. Jack, introduce yourself as you would as a professional interview, who you are and what do you do?
I am Jack Ross. I come from Scotland and I play bass for Jeff Tate, and also I play bass for Mark Daly and the Ravens,
which happen to be going on tour.
Yes.
And
we're going on tour with the Darkness.
Yeah.
No shit. That's great.
Look
Yeah,
at Nick.
man.
Nick's like, aw.
Nick, they are coming. I'm trying to think. They're in Allentown. I'm trying to think of where else they're
Jack,
at.
Nick is a phenomenal drummer friend of mine. We got Dan, who's a bass player like yourself, really good bass player. I've known Nick since he's 13 years old, and we went 2 different directions. I went classic rock, and he went straight up metal. Metal with jazz hands. That's yeah. You got jazz hands, man. You little big bully, you.
I'm getting lighter now as I get older.
Well, I understand, but at any time you can just beat the crap out of your drums, dude. But you'd beat the crap out of mine because you care more about yours. I get it.
Jack will be with the Ravens on September 6th in Allentown. That's closer to you.
Nick, go see these guys.
That's as close as they get to you. I'm actually going to be at the Richmond, Virginia show at the National.
Which one? What was it?
This is Allentown at the Archer Music Hall.
Allentown.
So you say you guys are Virginia? Is that where you're from?
I'm in Jersey.
I'm from Scotland, but I'm living in Virginia right now.
Currently, yeah, right on, like Northern Virginia, right, or what? Like
Virginia Beach, kind of.
Virginia Beach area. Okay, cool. I'm originally from Maryland. I still have a bunch of family in the Virginia, Washington D.C. area and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Dan,
nice.
Yeah.
Dan, do me a favor.
I caught the Metallica show up there in Maryland, right, for that leg.
And guess where we are? We're at the amazingest We're at the amazingest Busch Gardens.
Yay!
No way.
We have tickets there. We should have met you.
Actually, we could have met you because we have tickets for that. And Howard and I got,
Oh,
Howard and I
you
got
guys got to
engaged
come
there.
up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
engaged
come up
there
and we'll go for
31 years ago.
dinner.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah, you can meet the whole gang.
I would
Dan, what you
love
should
to.
do is that you should go to the Mark Daly page and download some of their music and put
It's
it on your
freaking
show on
awesome.
Tuesday. These guys kill
Right.
it.
So
And-
I was just actually when I saw your post, man, I went and checked out a couple of your you there were some links to some of your music there on your Facebook page, brother, right? So anyway, checked it out, man. I'm going to hit you up, and then if you have some stuff that you can, I'll send you my email. If you can send me MP3s, then I can put those on the the show, man.
He's on a radio
Yeah.
So when do you hit the road, Jack? How funny is that?
Well, I'm hit. Yeah, I head out. I head to Europe on the 17th, and I go to Venice because Jeff's playing this epic show in Venice on the canal on a barge, which is crazy. I think only Pink Floyd's done that before. Which,
yeah.
I
We
think
were
it's
just
probably
talking
going to be
about
I think it's like my biggest gig ever.
It's going to be
to date,
pyrotechnics.
so-
It's going to be straight up
Congratulations, man. Hell
badass
yeah, bro.
over the
I
water.
know.
That's great.
And then we go to Greece for Backstage Pass Travel Greece. I don't know if you guys know what Backstage Pass Travel is. Well, I know you guys do, but it's where we take some of the fans of Jeff's music and we take them around the world.
And we have a good time.
We have.
Oh, it's the best time. I mean, I've got a lot of them coming up. I'm just super excited to get back to Europe for a bit, eat some real food, and
I practically slept on his lap one day, Nick.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, we were just so tired. We crashed next to each other, and it was great. We practically cuddled. It was amazing.
I mean,
yeah, it's
mine.
it's
In 1983 at L'Amour's in Brooklyn.
Nick's like, "Hey, you got to go to this concert." I'm like, "Dude, I'm too tired."
And I traveled several places with you, Jack. Several places.
yeah.
So how many shows is this running gigs with Mark?
I think I think it's in the 30s because we do a break. We have a break, and then I'm gonna go out with Jeff for the Mindcrime tour in the U.S. and then I go right back onto Mark. So actually, the day the Mark tour takes a break, I fly to Memphis. The next day, I start with Jeff.
Yeah.
Now, if
Cool.
Nick wanted to see you, Red Bank would be probably the
Yeah.
closest place to see them.
By the way,
and Joanne's going to
I'll
that
be
show.
in Red Bank. I have a front row ticket
When's that Red Bank
on
show?
your side.
On my
The Red
side,
Bank show-
oh
yeah, on your
great!
side. The Red Bank show is the 10th, right? Yeah, the 10th, October.
Do me a
10th.
favor. While you're playing music, don't show her baby pictures. I'm just telling you, it's not going to be good for business, dude.
But yeah, I like that venue. It's big. It's what's the name of the venue again? It's the
Count Basie.
Count Basie.
State-
Count Basie.
Count
Yeah,
Basie
the Count
Center for the
Basie.
Arts.
Basie. Yeah,
I believe
like
my friend
that
Nick
place.
played there, didn't you?
No, I haven't, unfortunately. I'd like to, though.
One
It's in your
time,
backyard, dude.
one time we were playing there, and it was the Rage for Order Empire tour, and there was a thunderstorm, and during this show, they cut the power, and we had to
Wow.
leave. It was quite wild. I actually think the power cut happened just after we finished Rage for Order, so it was like it was okay. But I remember it being wild. Like we were like,
Probably.
oh.
If it was Jersey, chances are they didn't pay their bill, bro. This is my buddy Dave. Dave's a guitar player. He lives about 40 minutes north of me. He's a friend of mine as
hey.
well. This is Jack. So Jack, you got the baby, you got the double tour. You rested up, you ready to go? Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm excited. My daughter is gonna come to Scotland for Backstage Pass Scotland, so
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be able to travel with her a bit while I'm touring. So it's really good. I mean, I've been home for a while, so I'm excited to get back out.
Yeah, biting at the bit, dude.
So did you guys just put a new album together?
Yeah, we went.
I didn't know.
We went to Texas for 10 days and recorded some
Yeah.
magical stuff in Austin, Texas. It was really great. We went to the studio. One of the guys from Blue October, Matt, he owns a studio in Austin, and it's an amazing place. Justin Bieber's been there. Like, there's so many artists have been there, and we went in there and we just hammered like I think it's 8 songs in like 10 days.
Are
Right.
you doing it
Nice.
yourselves? Or are you working with a producer?
Yeah, we Matt from Blue October was the producer on that record, and he was great to work with. He was yeah, superb. It was so easy. We got on like so well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Now who's in the band? Let's go through the band.
The band, well, we've had a recent lineup change for this tour. We have Kyle Hughes on drums. He is the drummer for Richie Kotzen, and we have James Brown, which he is
Fantastic guy.
He's awesome.
yeah, he's a great guy. He's a
Saw him a few
legend.
weeks ago.
He's always feeling good.
You
Oh,
think?
you're
My goodness.
dear Lord. Ever since I met him.
He's floating, bro.
Yeah. And then yeah, he's the guitar player. And then we have Killian Plummer, who's just a great guy. He's
Cool.
a great guitar player. He's Irish as well, and we always have a great time.
He's
Me
an
and Killian
Ireland
just yeah, he's a great guy. And then we have the amazing Mark Daly singing.
Of course.
And
There you go.
what a voice.
And what a gracious host. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
His wife. What a nice lady.
Holy moly,
Boy, did
she put a spread on for
You
us.
know, we went into this pub
Thank you, Claire, if you're watching. Thank you
and
again.
we were towards the end of our trip to, just chill out and go local. She brought out plate after plate after Nick, it was ridiculous how much food they put in for 30 or 40 people here. The place only fit 15.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. The amount of food that she brought out and the work she put into it was
Crazy.
phenomenal.
Big thumbs up for Irish hospitality.
Oh yeah, Ireland
without a
was
doubt.
awesome.
I love food.
Yeah.
I love
you will love-
food.
I'm telling you, there was
Oh,
all
like
different
me.
kinds of things and treats, and then
The
then she
fries
brought out
the fries
more.
are phenomenal there. End of story.
Did you
Yeah.
split the G?
Yes, I did, and I did it right the first time.
Oh, you must be Irish.
Close, Scottish.
She's
It's
cool.
got well.
I'm close.
That's
I'm
a
like, yes,
that's
sir.
a far superior Celtic.
Yeah,
That's like Celtic plus.
oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the Isle of Lewis.
She's like bailiff whack his pee.
Oh yeah,
All right, so
and we're actually going to go to Glasgow on our cruise in a couple of weeks, so I'm super
Oh.
excited about that.
were you able to catch any of the Aussie stuff, Jack?
Sorry, it cut out a little bit there.
Were you able to catch any of the Aussie stuff?
No, I didn't.
I got to tell you, it's worth the listening.
It's all
Yeah.
over
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah, the internet's on
Sorry,
fire
yeah.
with clips, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with that. I'm just on baby duty these past few months.
How does it feel being a new daddy
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's-
and being a
it's
rock
so-
star
and
too.
being a rock star?
You're like rock
It's
star
so
daddy.
great. I got her all dressed up. She was wearing her Nirvana shirt. Actually, she wore her Blondie shirt to Faster Pussycat. It was just great. Kieran just loved her.
miss
It was
him.
great to see him. Yeah, it was really a lovely evening. We
3
drove
years
up to
old should be
Richmond.
crowd surfing.
Yeah, she's gonna be a little rock star. Although every
Good.
time I play bass guitar near her, she doesn't look too happy. So that might be a problem.
Maybe she's more like a drummer kid.
Maybe she is. Yeah, maybe she's a drummer.
Or maybe she's just judging you, right?
Yeah, she's like, that's not good.
Yeah.
You're gonna play multiple instruments, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, does she sing?
Yeah, but it's great. It's great being a dad. Honestly, it's superb.
It fits you well.
Yeah, I'm in the zone, and then now I have 2 step kids as well. So I've just become a dad of 3.
And practically an American now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were
Kinda
almost an American when I first met you. You did not. I mean, you
Have I
definitely-
lost my accent? I have to put my
You have
accent
your
on.
accent, but when I first met you, you were more American, like acting than.
When I met you a year ago, you could have been a fucking stand-in on Peaky Blinders.
Oh, well, that's true, right?
You know, I just know, just way quick, hard accent. Now you're like, hey, dude, you got any suntan lotion?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've. It's easier to speak clearer than like bulldoze with your accent.
But when you're with your mates,
Yeah,
you go
it
right
comes
back
right
into
back
it.
on. Yeah, it comes
You're
right.
not
See me.
asking anyone for a cigarette. You're asking them for a faggot.
Yeah, when me and Kieran were together, our accents just doubled. It was great.
Yeah, I hope he gets down to Florida or close, something where I can go fly to see him.
I think he will. Yeah, he's doing great. Like it was actually so great. Me and Kieran grew up together back in Glasgow, and he's in LA, and I'm in Virginia. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
So we're
Jack.
gonna. Who's
Hey,
got a
Jack.
question for Jack?
Go ahead.
Hey, I just bought a bass amp. What kind of? It's an SWR. What type of? What kind of bass amps do you prefer, or you play a lot of backstage stuff, like backdrop stuff?
Yeah, I usually use a modeler, like digital stuff that models amp sounds. But when I'm with Mark Daly, I use a dark glass amp. They're a company out of Finland. They're just I think some of the best bass gear out there.
Never heard.
And
I used to play for a
So do
fly
you use
ring.
the onboard EQ units and all that, man?
Yeah,
I
I used
spend a
to use.
lot of time on gear and tweaking the sound. Um, like today, I think I spent like 2 hours just trying to get it, like change it up. And yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to that.
Right.
Do you use a lot of preamps?
But it sets the mood
Stuff?
that kind of is important, you know?
Yeah, I mean the preamp I always like couldn't go without is the Sans amp by Tech 21.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
think
familiar.
it's the best. Like
Okay.
Well, that's
it's
what I
so
tried.
good.
I tried the fly rig. My friend had a fly rig, and I had to do a bass fill in, so I used one of those Sansamp fly rigs. It's incredible, but I just can't get used to these like little floor models. Even with a guitar, I've got amps all over my house, man, because I'm a dinosaur. I just can't get the floor pedal situation in because on guitar, when I write the patches, it sounds amazing. Like I just bought a Kemper, sounds amazing, but then when you go out to put it in the club, you get a different sound man all the time, so it's going to sound different. You know, can you relate?
Yeah,
Right.
that. Yeah, I can relate to that. That is a problem with the digital world. I'm lucky because we have a sound guy every night that just knows the system, and it just I think all of us, yeah, actually every single one of us in Jeff's band is using amp modelers. Me and James use the quad Cortex
Yeah,
from Neural DSP, which is like it's really good. It's got a touch screen. You can tweak every little thing, and it's really easy to use. The only weakness that thing has is if there's a power cut or someone kicks the power or something like
yeah,
that, you're out for a whole song
that's right.
before it
Yeah,
reboots. It's like a computer like reboots, like,
Oh, right.
and
Oh
it's like
wow.
buffering, and it's so bad if it cuts out, you're just like yeah. So
yeah.
that's
You
why
need.
Right,
if you
but
see
it's
You,
a
my
versatile
power,
system, right? Like you can adjust your sound really well to you can walk in and fit any room, right? I mean,
yeah,
rather than as opposed to like if I'm a passive pickup sort of like solid state amp guy and stuff, right? I walk in there, every different room is a new challenge, right? So
yeah, yeah. It's, I mean, I love digital, but amps are always going to be there. Um,
And
I
then you
don't
have
know which
house
I
equipment. You
prefer.
use a lot of house of equipment. You know, you use the
Yep.
house end, or you use the band that you're playing with. I mean, who are you kidding? So, if
Well,
sometimes they have a nicer rig than you, sometimes they don't have a nicer rig. But whatever they have, you got to use.
Mm.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if the venue does have something nice, maybe we'll use it. But we usually keep everything internal. Apart from we take two sends and we send it to the front of house, the PA, and then the rest is all done. I mean, I have an iPad on stage that controls my in-ear monitors, so I can do my own mix,
Yeah,
which is
can't do
great.
you. I can't do
That's
in-ear
awesome.
monitors because I got problems with my ears. They open and close. I got all kinds of issues with that. So I was wondering, like on the Metallica show, for instance, how the stage was like a big oval stage, how they actually heard. I seen several monitor systems and microphones placed where they hear. I mean, could you hear yourself on stage without ear monitors through a system like you're talking about?
With in-ear monitors?
Without.
No,
Without.
without ear monitors.
Oh no,
You're done.
Uh,
It's
you're
it's,
done.
it's too much.
I mean, it's
yeah.
terrifying. Like occasionally we'll have a bad battery, and I'll be on stage, and it just goes dead, and it's like you feel like the floor is just drops from you. You
Right.
can't hear a thing.
You're playing on autopilot.
Really
Yeah,
not?
and especially because we use what Jeff
Especially
uses.
with bass, it's hard to get the right dynamics if you can't hear yourself, man.
Yeah, because we use an electric drum kit with the Jeff
Yeah.
band. So like if the in-ears go out, there's no amps on stage. There's no
There's
drums
no
on
thud.
stage.
There's no thud
Oh,
on
I
that
never
stage.
thought about that.
Yeah.
I
There's no
did.
sound. Like
No?
if I take my in-ears out, I can have a full conversation at like regular volume.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I
Our
can't.
guitar techs say that they can hear the strings.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm not into the future thing. I'm sorry, but
All
who were
I
they?
can tell you is from the front row, you sound freaking awesome.
Well, Jack, we're going to let you go off to your kid to Busch Gardens. Thank you for spending time with us. You don't know how much I appreciate this. You can come on anytime. You got to come on with the full band. You got to bring Mark on. He's a hoot.
Yeah, I'll
Any-
tell the guys.
real quick too. Any update on his gear?
Oh, yeah. Did he ever get his car back?
His car. Oh, I don't know
car was
actually.
stolen.
Yeah, it goes.
Right
Oh,
after we got back from Ireland, his car was stolen with all his gear.
We didn't take it, dude.
Promise.
Hey, latest update.
I don't think he got it back.
Fuck.
That's awful.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean,
Ladies,
he put it up everywhere.
Latest update on that. I did text the information to my friend who lives in Cork. His name's Derek Sheehan, and he tried to call me via Facebook because of the price of toll call. And I didn't get any messages, but he says there's a lot of things getting stolen from Cork for some reason, and it's a very small town. That's where it was stolen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That
where
was
we were.
that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Jack, when Joanne sees you, she will have one of these for you. Listen, guys, we're going to take a break.
It says, good morning. Don't
Yep.
be a
Hey,
shitty
nice to meet you,
person."
brother. I'll hit you up, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. This has been great. I'll come on anytime.
Anytime you'd like to come on, we'd love to have you. We shoot the shit. We got a bunch more topics, but your kid's more important. Thanks for spending the time.
You're very welcome.
Love,
Bye.
love you, Jack. I'll see you
See you
soon.
soon,
Love
brother.
you guys.
Thanks for
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone,
Bye.
that was Jack from
Mark Daly and the Ravens, and also he is the lead bass player for Jeff Tate and his Operation Mindcrime.
How cool is that, guys?
Yep. Yeah, no, I checked him out based on that. That
I ate with him.
I've known Jack
I
since
slept on him.
physically since
Doing
2023.
well, is what you're trying to say.
No, we just passed out
He's
together. We
a
had such a good time. He was on the chair, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll sit on the floor." And I lay right next to him.
Yeah, he's literally. I've spent many
I was like-
backstage pass things. I've been on a bunch of them, and he's just a really good dude. The whole band is. There's not one person that's out of sort there.
Now we're gonna have a special edition of this shirt, the "Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person" T-shirt with the
Yeah.
AJ Slick Band on the back. We're gonna be taking orders for these. AJ's getting none of the money. So that being said, and because I'm Jewish AF, as you see the shirt. That being said, I can say that just like you can say.
I got one more for you.
Oh, what do you got for me, babe?
I'm gonna get a little.
Hey, Nancy, how you doing?
I'm gonna get a little baby T-shirt, and
We're gonna send it to-
we're gonna make one for the baby too.
Right
Yeah.
on. So I'm gonna start a campaign. I'm gonna start it next week, man. Or as soon as the first shirt shows up, man. Every week I'm gonna show up with a new independent original band T-shirt that I come up with that I run on my show and stuff.
Well, there you go. In turn, you should be wearing a "Good Morning, Don't Be a Shitty Person" T-shirt. So you would promise you're coming by,
in the
so we'll work
interim,
it
I
out.
can do that, right? So
hey, you should make a shirt called "Call the Moya."
that's right.
Call the Moyer.
Call the Moya.
All right. So we're going to take a break right now. Then we're going to come back and wrap up. Stick with us, everybody.
Cool.
Hey, Hillsborough County pet parents. Is your work life keeping your pup cooped up at home all day? Imagine coming home to a happy, relaxed dog instead of one bursting with pent-up energy. A midday dog walk with Professional Pets Florida is your solution. We'll ensure your pup gets the exercise and socialization they need while you focus on working. No more guilt, no more rushed walks, just a happy, healthy dog every single day. Professional Pets Florida, because your dog deserves the best. Learn more online.
Did you know that Zep Shore Cleaning and Supply is locally owned and operated for over 5 years? Oh, there's Howard the owner. Everyone say hi to Howard. You also might have seen one of their vehicles around town. They offer a variety of cleaning services from carpets to tile and grout, laminate and wood floorings, as well as pet remediation and much more. Call today for a free estimate at 8133-642185.
I happen to be here with Aldo, who's in charge and runs the Cars and Coffee here in Waterset, which is a local phenomenon, which is kicking butt here and is a free event. He's going to tell you all about it. Hold tight.
Guys, my name is Aldo. I run the Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're here every second Saturday of the month at the landing in Waterset.
What's it cost, Aldo?
Nothing. Here's the only thing I'm going to ask.
There you go.
Like cool cars, cool motorcycles. It doesn't matter if it's a classic, an exotic. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. We need cool cars and cool people. If you're cool, you got to come over here.
You're welcome here.
Second Saturday of the month. Check it out. We have the food truck. We have White Claw. We have the vendors. Free coffee. We always have
I love the Aki. You know I'm a Honda guy.
Yes, yes. So check out the Acura NSXs, the Cybertruck, everything. And guys, follow us. Follow us, Waterset Cars and Coffee, in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month, 8 to 10 a.m. Have a great day, guys.
Check them out on.
Life's an illusion. This vodka's real. Dare to be amazed? So smooth it's scary that just looking through this bottle may make you a little tipsy. And with a wave of your hand, you become the magician, changing 20s into hundreds. And with a wave of your spectator's hand, we can make them scream in fear. Illusion Vodka truly is so smooth it's scary. I wrote it on every bottle. Illusion Vodka 6 times distilled, 10 times filtered, made with a Midwestern winter wheat by a real master distiller who's been making vodka for over 50 years. If you'd like to become the life of your next big gathering, click the link now and buy today. Illusion Vodka, so smooth it's scary. Dare to be amazed?
Hey everybody, we're back. First of all, I want to thank Mike from Attacker for joining us. Check them out, the Attacker Band or Attacker Band. They're from Jersey. They're a metal band. We're gonna fade out the show with their music. Dave, you missed him. Great guy. Also, too, I wanted to mention. Hey Nick, how you doing? Nick, where are you playing this weekend?
I am playing in Union Beach, New Jersey, at the American Legion. We're gonna
Very nice. How many nights there? 1 night, 2 nights?
One night, starts at 8 o'clock. It's bar, dancing, everyone having
to use. What else was I going to say? Illusion Vodka is having a great event this weekend coming up, and I think Dave said he was going to come on down and put his car into a contest. He's having a Halloween and July party. It's going to be web streamed and commercials made, and it's also a sampler of his product. He sponsors the show, and he's a good guy. He's got a vodka. He's got a black cherry vodka. He's got a regular vodka, and each one tells a story. Check him out. It's Illusion Vodka. Joanne's going to put up the picture of the event somewhere on this. It's up in the right. There we go. It's over there, I think, in my left-hand corner. Right? Am I pointing over there? Right?
No, it's actually you just point straight that way because it's actually right next.
Are you talking about this right here? We're talking.
Yeah,
about
well,
the
yeah, but if you have to go
Yeah.
the opposite direction because of where you're at.
Right.
Okay, so it is Sunday, July 13th from 2 to 9 at the Lady Z Gator in Ruskin. There is a $10 cover. However, there's all kinds of bands playing and the money's going to like that stuff. So you're really, helping bands out while you do it because the cover charge is going to go to them. They're going to have all kinds of drink specials. Anything with Illusion Vodka is going to be dirt cheap because he wants everybody to taste his
And you can
vodka.
buy his vodka there to take away or send away as a gift for somebody for Halloween. Great time to get it out.
And there's going to be costume contests and prizes and all kinds of amazing stuff. So you really want to go to the Lazy Gator on Sunday, July 13th from 2 to 9.
I'm going to go around the room real quick and put out some concerts that are going to be coming out. And you either say yes or no, or it's a lightning round here, guys. You ready?
Lightning round.
Going to start with Nick, then go to Dan, then go to Dave. D and D. Are you guys ready? Cage the Elephant, would you go?
Cage the Elephant. I hate to say it, I'm not familiar with them.
I mean, I've heard the name.
All right,
I'm not familiar enough to make it a priority. How about that?
Dave?
Yeah, I would go. Definitely. I hated to miss Blue Oyster Cult. They couldn't get decent tickets. I usually
Maroon
get past.
5. It's a lightning round.
Definitely on Maroon 5.
No.
No,
I'm not going there for that, man. Not my
War.
seat.
Yes.
War, yeah.
Hell yeah.
War's coming to St. Pete.
Oh, I'm going to go see.
Are they got Janice?
I have no idea. I'm just going. This is
I'd go
speed
for
round,
it.
guys. Would you
Sorry, I don't
see
like
John
Janet.
5?
I would see John 5, man. I know he's a hired gun, but I would.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see his skills. Absolutely.
Nick?
Phenomenal guitar player. Phenomenal.
All right. B-52s.
Absolutely fucking not and shit.
No, I'm not interested.
I'd rather stick myself in the eye with a needle than get anywhere near that shit.
I got to go backwards. Score is actually only at the Ritz. That's an easy one. I'd definitely go see them.
Okay. Little Wayne.
No.
Nope.
Little freaking what? No.
Exactly.
Hey,
Seether.
Look, I'm Seether. Yes, I would see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Seether's a good band.
Yeah.
Dream Theater.
Oh, absolutely.
I've seen Dream Theater. I would do it again.
Yeah, they're a great band.
It's kind of like I thought it was kind of gimmicky. It sounded like every 80s song you ever heard, all like in a
Slammed together like Trans-Siberian
sort of.
Orchestra.
But
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
coming
the
to
talent
Rizzo.
was there, man. Mike Portnoy, man, is he still with the band and stuff, man?
Nope.
And
Back with them,
no?
yeah. He's back with
Is
them.
he
Oh,
back
wow.
with
Is he
him?
back with them, right? Because he showed up with the Winery Dogs, and that was awesome, man. That
Yeah, I
was
was there. I was
All right,
there.
Next band.
Mike
Mudvayne.
absolutely, man.
Cannibal
Who?
Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse. They were just here.
Yep. They announced some more dates.
Where are they playing?
I don't know. You got to check it out on. It just popped up on this feed. You got to just type them
I
in.
would probably go, man. I don't like to listen to the heavier thrash stuff. I mean, on the radio, but man, in live in concert, that stuff is great to me.
Rob Thomas.
Yes.
Rob Thomas, yeah, I'd see that.
Nick.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob's great.
What about Dave?
Uh,
I'm out on Rob
Been
Thomas.
asleep.
He don't come near us.
The Darkness.
I am.
Yeah, I
actually
would go to
single.
check that out.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of good things. I've listened to a lot of the songs. I'm not familiar, but I'd go check them out, man.
Me too.
Who?
I would.
The Darkness. I'm going because Mark Daly's playing.
Mark Daly and the Ravens.
Jack, who was
They're
just
going
here.
on
Yeah,
tour.
your buddy that was just here he's going to
Yeah.
be on. He's sharing stage with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the answer is yes. I would
Yes.
go see the Darkness. All right, real quick. I want to wrap up. We got 9 weeks until NFL. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. Blue
Hold
Oyster
on,
Cult.
hold on. Nick's
Howard,
got
Howard.
you.
Yo,
What about Oasis? Nobody mentioned Oasis.
because
I
no
would
one cares.
Yeah, right. Because no one cares. I would skip that. Hey, but there
That's
is
for
one more
AJ.
thing though, Howard, about that Sabbath tribute
Yeah, go ahead.
thing, man. As the drummer, dude, I would like to know what your take on that drum off, man. What did you think about that, man? You got any comments on the drum off?
I watched it twice, Nick. I gotta tell you. I'm
be
really not.
honest.
I'm really not a fan of that of what's his name, Baker.
Marcus or Baker.
Art,
Yeah.
What's his name?
Travis.
Travis. I'm not a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm
That's
not.
not drumming. That's a talent in all its own, man. That's like in another.
I thought Denny Carey did a
I thought
did a
he
pretty
I
good
did a
job.
great job. I thought
Yeah.
the other drummer, I can't think of his name.
The Chili Peppers guy,
yeah,
Chad,
Chad.
whatever.
I
Yeah.
think Chad did a great job playing with the bands that he was playing with. I just think that when they did that drum off, that he was really disorientated with how the other guy was playing, and just couldn't lock into the vibe he had to switch into when he was watching him play, and he just shook his head, and I don't think it was because he was so impressed by his playing. I think it's because of how sloppy it was.
Right. I thought Denny Carey made it look easy.
Correct. That's my
I think
opinion, Nick.
Billboard
Maybe,
should have the
am I
shirt
still
on.
a, Nick? Am I still a snob?
I'm gonna listen to it again. I really couldn't hear what from the recording I heard what Travis was doing. I mean, he looked cool with what he was doing with the sticks and stuff, and it sounded like he had some kind of paradiddle thing going on. But
Nick, he honestly, he sounded like he was twerking, dude.
yeah, I thought all three of those drummers did. I like they looked like they were lighting it up.
Yeah.
I
But I thank you for the question.
Anyway, sorry, I had to just throw that in at the end.
However,
anyway,
it's
so
also
thanks, man.
encouraging knowing that a lot of this material is very in my wheelhouse now that I've been playing for 35 years. And if these guys can get it right, I should be able to get it right.
Right on.
And with the people that I see here, and with AJ and definitely Jack,
So did you say you got a vocalist over there working with you, Howard?
One more time. Yeah, I
Did you
do.
say you have a
I
vocalist?
do.
Right? So
And I have Nick's song list that we're
actually-
gonna just.
I
Nick,
actually
do me a
do have
favor.
a-
Email
I
me
do
your new
think
song
that,
list. That way, I can just really rip you off again.
I'll send it to you.
Why should I reinvent the wheel when you've got the perfect set list, Nick?
Right.
Yeah.
So I got a guitarist songwriter who wants some help with a couple songs, man. He needs both a vocalist and a drummer, man. I'll hit you up.
Good. Nick's available after September.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, so are you, my friend. Okay, guys. So anything else I wanted to go over? Texas, we wish you all the best in the world. Honorable mentions, Jack Black. If you didn't see that video, go watch it. He does.
It has to be good if Howard
It's
said
phenomenal.
It's good.
And I don't want to ruin it for you. Just go watch it. Jack Black Ozzy. Also too, Judas Priest, a phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
On the Wizard. Oh my gosh. And again, he's retiring. This is their farewell tour. So if you want to see Rob Halford, this is the time. It's over after this, boys and girls.
Yeah, he's up there.
That's what they all say till they get broke.
He ain't getting broke. He's got a.
Well, I don't know, some of these dudes are geezing pretty good, man. I mean,
like I said, I saw Blue Oyster Cult the other night. 77-year-old, phenomenal lead guitarist. Not much interaction with the audience. Their production values had a lot to be said. They did a good job. They're in an hour and 30 minutes and out the door.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And they weren't bad.
They weren't bad.
You know, they had some
The Right Show in the 80s.
figure.
They had a formula. They did the formula. It was fun. It was good. They did a good job. 2 interactions with the crowd. They weren't very prepared when they started the show. It started off very slow. It started off very choppy.
There was a problem with some of the equipment.
They didn't
so
obviously
they had
didn't have a check. They didn't lay down set lists. It was just a real mess. And they're sitting out there for 5 minutes with
The one guitarist, though, he kept coming over and talking to people in the front. He didn't have a mic,
Yeah.
which was part of the problem.
But
he kept trying to do things.
But they were ill prepared to start. They should have
Yeah.
taken another 5 minutes and stayed dark.
I didn't like Godzilla. I saw
killed
that
it.
video.
Phenomenal.
It was actually really, really
By
good.
the halfway of the show, it went from probably about a 6.5, 7 straight up. Dude, I don't know who put their set lists together. It was okie dokie at best, but
And it didn't follow the one that they have online.
which is fine. But you know what? They have a lot. They have a lot of other material they could have went with.
Yeah.
I was shocked
Right.
to see some roadie come out and put
Again,
something around when they were supposed to be starting to play.
But I will say, by the halfway point of the show, it was a great show. So they finished out great.
Yeah.
But they started real rocky.
Nothing beats the Black and Blue tour I seen them open up for the first year Dio sang Heaven and
Yeah,
Hell.
Black Sabbath.
Nothing even comes close to that. I
Black
did their
band.
I put their light show. I built their light show in the '80s. My boss, I was working for Phantasma. He asked me if I wanted to make extra money. It took 2 months for me to multi-pin solder every multi-pin, and then we had the air. Were hooked up to an actual air tanks to rise the trusses. So that
Hey,
was my
Dave.
yeah.
Next week we have Lou coming on. Tell people who Lou is.
Lou Batera, he was the I guess one of the ambassadors or directors of Star Search or Americans Got Talent. I don't know,
Gotcha.
but he's with the Decibel Dogs.
Decibel Dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
So are they coming to the Brass Mug soon?
Yes, he's got a
Another
show
week
that he
or
wants
two
to
or
promote.
something, man.
yeah, they're going to be at the Brass Mug the 18th, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a real hell of a nice guy, but
Go check him out, man.
We're gonna hear what
Another
he's got
band
to
I
say
like
and
is
we're
going to
gonna
be
go
there.
have a good time.
Joe Diaz is a pretty well-known guitarist down that way. He's pretty cool. These guys are all cool. You got Ryan, who did the Paul Stanley and the Kiss tribute band, playing bass.
Okay.
Some good players, but me and Howard have a little.
Hey
kind
guys,
of
so listen, we'll talk to you later, and we'll see you next week. Appreciate everyone. Please like and share and to your friends if you can have them join this group, that'd be awesome. And I want to thank our friends at Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, my wife Joanne, for putting the show together.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joanne.
And Illusion Vodka. Make sure you go check out their event this week, Dave. I hope you come down this Saturday. We can jam, and then we can go to Vodka Fest.
Yeah, man. I gotta call that lady up and see if I can stay with her.
Hey, lady, Nick, tell everybody one more time where they can see you if they want to see one of the best cover bands in Jersey.
In New Jersey, in Union Beach, New Jersey, this Saturday at 8 o'clock at the American Legion in Union Beach.
America, brother. Hey, listen, we're going to lead out with Music with Attacker. Take a listen, guys. Stay online. You can listen to him. Make sure you check him out. Mike's going to come back on the show. Big shout out to Jack Ross, who joined us from the Operation Mindcrime and from Mark Daly and the Ravens. How cool is that? For real.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
Very cool. And we got to meet his kid.
That's right.
She's so cute. Little Bonnie, she's so cute.
All right, so listen to the music, guys. We'll see you next week. And AJ, hope everything works out with your daughter and a broken tire or whatever happened to her car. And you can only call Dad, and we get it. Don't be a shitty person, people. I mean it. Be nice.
Hanging out.
Go
See you next
Bucks. See
time.
you in 8 weeks from football. Nick, chug a look up, my ding dong.
Take care, brothers.
Love you, man. Love you all.
Sorry, guys. I can't figure out why this is not making noise.
There we go.
So,
Yeah.
hold up. Aha. I found out why it was not making noise. Let's try this one again.
Nights of Terror, brother.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
That was a little loud.
There you go.
No, it just does not want to do that. There we go.
Can you hear that, Dave?
Nope.
You guys can't hear it?
I tried to pull it up.
Something's going wrong with the.
I tried to pull it up online, and all I got was terrorists.
Yeah, it's attacker band.
Yeah, I figured it out.
I'm gonna have to get this downloaded from here, and then we'll have it up next week.
Take care,
All right,
Dave.
Dad.
Good night,
I
everyone.
Guys, have a great night.
store.
We will see you all next week.
Peace.
Peace.